Last night you will have seen Natasha Utting's story about Shane Tomlin. His rescue was caught on video and ended up on YouTube and went around the world. Very, very vivid pictures of him being dragged out of the rubble. After that, Shane hasn't been seen or heard from since, and we asked people to tell us if they knew where he was. Well, we heard from one of the nurses who accompanied Shane to hospital. She said they did get him to hospital, but he was very seriously injured, and she was worried that he had very serious internal injuries. We have no further information from there, and we have been unable to get access to any of the lists describing the condition that people may be in hospital. We will let you know if we hear, and we want to send our very best wishes to everyone who knows Shane and who cares about him. Well, tonight's program is a celebration, I guess, of courage and generosity and community spirit. There is so much to do here. The clean-up will go on for weeks, months, maybe longer. But it will take less time thanks to students. The student volunteer army numbers in the thousands. Emma Keeling joined them as they hit the street, shovels in hand, keen to help residents running on empty.
Welcome today. Thank you so much for coming out. We've just about reached the capacity now.
Sam Johnson's calling the student volunteer army to attention.
The number of buses we've got is limited by fuel.
A 22-year-old law student, Sam is one of the organisers of the 15,000 who've signed up on the Facebook page. Today, 500 are willing and able.
These first few days, we've got a long road ahead of us. There's two parts of the volunteering. There's the side where you actually help the person, but there's also just people are feeling like they're being helpful, and that's really important for dealing with what they've been through and the emotional and mental health side of it. And that's the great thing about this sort of volunteering.
Young people get such a bad press, and then you see something like this, something that Sam's organised, and all these young people, there's hundreds of them, and they work so hard, and they try to look at the weather, and yet we still get several hundred turn up. I'm just so incredibly impressed.
The SVA work closely with Civil Defence. They have a mammoth task ahead, one that would take much longer without big-hearted people like Sam.
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting more. Just an update on the buses. They're on their way. We've also got 3 minivans.
Look out for Sam in the future. Sam's going to go places. He's incredibly well organised. And not only that, he's a hell of a nice guy. No, I'm most impressed with Sam.
Cheers.
The students load up to head out to Burwood. They'll be spending a lot of time with their shovels over the next few weeks.
We're asking people now if they would like silt cleared to text in to 5627 with help me, and then leave a space and the details, their name, address and what they require.
Burwood's been without power and water since the quake. Residents are relieved to see the student cavalry arrive.
It's been a real appreciation and everybody's just over the moon. We've been sort of cut off here for a few days, so neighbours been helping neighbours and just getting on with it. Yeah. That's all you can really do.
You're looking a bit tired on it?
A bit tired. The house keeps moving. As you can see, the walls are falling.
Johnny Dickens rents this house with his wife and kids, but he doesn't feel safe anymore and is moving out. So, a little bit of damage here. How safe is that wall?
Not very, when you can move it with your hand.
Holy hell. Shovel after shovel, the students make progress.
Our side of town wasn't as bad, and you come over and you see this, and someone needs to do it. You're walking around, you say, seeing couples struggling, and 60-year-old women outside trying to do the thing, so why not? Everyone's keen to help.
So it's like having, what, a horde of grandchildren with spades?
Yeah, something like that. I think they're great. They're marvellous. I really appreciate this.
And so what did you want to come along here for?
Just to help out, yeah.
People pretty happy to see you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So we're all starting to feel a little bit better. We're not just stuck. So it's good. It's really good. And these guys coming out is just tremendous. Absolutely tremendous.
Not all the volunteers are students. We meet 2 young women who were in the city when the quake hit.
Before we went home, there was actually a couple of people stranded on a roof, and because their stairwell had collapsed or something, so we kind of had to lift them down, and that lady was so brave. It's a huge drop, and she was scared shitless, obviously. And
yeah, they basically just have to jump down.
You couldn't do anything, and she just gave her a big hug when she got down, because what else can you do?
So, Maddie, you had to, she jumped and just, you had to catch her kind of thing?
Yeah, there's just a pile of people at the bottom going like this, and
yeah, just jump.
People jumping down, it was crazy.
Fine. Sometimes the best thing to do is to keep busy. So you've gone through all of that and here you are today. Why?
Well, we have water, we have power, we have everything we need at home, and, you know, it's seeing people that need us.
They need us.
Emma Keeling on the Student Volunteer Army, just part of the generous response from people who really care about what's going on here. Up next, he saw something nobody expected him or any other children to see in their lifetime, the earthquake through the eyes of an 11-year-old child. But first, some more community spirit, our community notices.